What's going on, guys? MajorRushMore here, otherwise known as Simon. How you doing? Day 6 of my weight loss journey. Feeling great, loving it. Not giving in to temptation just yet, as even though I put a temptation as a title on yesterday's video. Made a boo-boo on the calculation in terms that I'm going to have 1 square per day for the next 2 years. I guess I was under pressure trying to make a calculation in real time or something like that. But yeah, there's like, I think it was 136 squares. So that's like what, 4 months, maybe 5 months, if I'm lucky. 4.5 months, let's say. So yeah. Didn't do much for me, to be honest. I mean, it's just a taste of chocolate. But I was speaking with my friend earlier in the day, and he was mentioning that you have to have one taste of chocolate or something that you like, so you don't crave it so much. Just a small piece. So I think it's all right. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah. So yesterday, then, let me just recap. I had porridge with honey as the breakfast. Great. Absolutely loving that. No need for berries and all that. I'm too lazy anyway to be doing all that stuff, even though it's just drizzling a handful of berries in. But no, just honey is perfect for me. Next up, I had what did I have for the snack? Did I have a snack between breakfast and lunch? I didn't have a snack between breakfast and lunch. Then for lunch, I had the scrambled egg on sourdough bread again, purely because there was a big loaf of sourdough bread in there, and it was going to go to waste otherwise if I didn't start eating it. So I had 1.5 slices of that, or one big slice, one small slice, if you think of it that way. And the scrambled eggs, it was lovely the night before, and it was lovely. It was lovely yesterday again. So, but that's it. I felt a bit like when I have that, I feel a bit fuller. So I'm not going to bother with that again now. But even though as nice as it was, I just feel it's too much carbohydrates or something. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I don't know the first thing about sourdough bread, whether it's, what the benefits are and all that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna go back to me wrap today now. Thankfully we got a Dyson machine and a knife sharpener, so I shouldn't have the same problems I was having the last time. We'll see how that goes later on. And then for where was I? Yeah, then I had a square of chocolate for my snack between my lunch and my dinner. And then for my dinner, as you saw, I had chicken with brie cheese wrapped in bacon and spuds and veg. And that went down well, but I think I ate too much of it because I was feeling quite full and a bit bloated after it. So maybe when I see a fuller plate like that, I might just leave some, particularly on the carbohydrate side. Yeah, I didn't get any gaming in. Was just working on this little side project that I keep threatening to show you at some point. There's just too many little niggly bits that I want to get done before I could show it. But yeah, looking forward to showing you guys that. Yeah, I was talking about the water issue there yesterday. Like previously to all this dieting, I was drinking a lot. Like I'd have 5 or 6 cans of Pepsi Max a day. I would have, drink a bit of water, like lots of fluids. But ever since I have to force myself to drink the water now for some reason. I used to be really good at it. Even though I'd have a pint glass of water on my desk, I'd just be so zoned in on me screen that I wouldn't be thinking about picking up the glass of water, which is crazy to me. So I'm going to try and figure that out a bit better and manage it a bit better. Right, time to get up. Yeah, time to get up and have my breakfast. So I'll talk to you there. Right, breakfast time, and hopefully I'm in the frame of the camera. I realized yesterday that the rear facing camera on the phone is so much clearer than the forward facing camera. Is that right? Do you know the one on the screen is shite and the one on the back is much better? My phone is like the iPhone 13 Pro Max. I've always had the opportunity to upgrade every year at Christmas time and all that kind of stuff, and I just says to the wife, look, I've no interest. My phone is perfectly fine. You know what I mean? It does everything I need it to do. You know what I mean? So I'm happy enough, even though they all get new phones every year, etc. But It is what it is. Yeah, so breakfast porridge again. Let's check the consistency. Still having trouble getting the right mix on the milk, I find. So let me just add another drop. Go on. That'll do. And you'd swear that this series is sponsored by Avonmore Super Milk. I promise you, it's not a product placement. Honey, I had trouble getting the honey down to the neck yesterday, so it's have it upside down here in preparation. Oh my god. Yeah. Should be enough. Right, let's mix all that in. Not hungry, but looking forward to it nonetheless. By the way, like when I come in here setting up for these videos, cleaning off the island, etc., wife always has big things hanging on the doors drying. We just don't have the space inside to dry them elsewhere on a clothes horse, for example. And outside is just too cold. You probably wouldn't get any drying done or whatever. So that's why there's big blankets and stuff hanging off doors all the time here. So there you go. Warts and all. Yeah, let's have a taste here. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. It's so nice. So warm, so filling. And the honey is just giving it that right sweetness that I need. I need to look up honey and see is it bad for you in terms of trying to lose weight. Yeah, the plan for today then, after this I'm going to have my cappuccino. I figured out how to raise the temperature yesterday, I believe. So I wasn't too far off. I think I'm going to give up on the idea of filling my large cup with cappuccino, because I'd have to grind the coffee beans again and do X, Y, and Z with it. And I just think I'll just have a regular cup of cappuccino. That should be enough. And I should be able to figure it out from then. I was watching a few videos on that machine yesterday. It's quite good in fairness. Comes highly rated, highly recommended. So I'm quite happy with that. For lunch today, I plan on having my usual wrap. We got a dicing machine, and one of those Ninja dicing machines, but it looks like it's too big. Like it doesn't, I'll show you in the video later, like, but it looks like it's too big. It looks like it's not going to get to the fine consistency of chopped onions that I like, the diced onions. I could be proven wrong though. I'm not putting too much milk on this now, it's getting sloppy. After lunch then I have to go down to hospital for what's called a 2D echo scan on the heart. I am in preparation for what's called an elective cardioversion. My heart is in atrial fibrillation at the moment. Has been for some time. And they're going to put me under general, like not today, but at the appointment, like in a couple of weeks' time. They're going to put me under general anesthetic, put me asleep, and put these metal plates on my chest and shock me back to life. Well, not back to life, but shock me with the defibrillators that they use to bring people back to life or get their heart going again, you know. So they do that and to shocks your heart back into rhythm. I got it done before and it worked the first time, which is great. But they put you on medication then to maintain it so you don't go back into atrial fibrillation. But my body got used to the medication and it just slipped back into the atrial fibrillation again. So one of the perks of being obese. So yeah, hopefully this time now, because I'm on a health kick and all that, and then once I get it done and hopefully it works, hopefully they fix it. And then with my new health kick, that I never go back there, you know. Because with atrial fibrillation, it can lead to stroke and clots and all sorts of stuff like that. So definitely not something that you want to leave unseen. Anyway, after that, then I'll come home. I'll continue working. Planning the job today is to we use a logging system, like for logging absolutely everything that goes on in the software, all the requests that come in and all the queries on the database and all the mails that are sent. Every single thing in the system is logged, right? So that takes a hell of a lot of resources to do, and we're on a plan where we have like 30 million metrics per month that we can use, so 1 million metrics per day. However, the software is so popular that it's exceeding that on a daily basis, and the logs are just growing and growing and growing, and it's not feasible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up with a way to filter out some of the unwanted logs, some of the garbage logs that don't give any detail. Like basically, like think of it like it's an audit trail. When someone comes onto the software, we can see every page they go to, every button they click, all of that kind of stuff. There's certain things that they do that we don't necessarily need to know, and they're just needlessly filling up the logs with garbage. So I'm just going to look at a way of filtering those out. Yeah. And then at some point, I hope to be able to show you this system that I keep talking to you about. This software that I'm making for myself on the side. I'd love to tell you about it now, but I want to keep it for the great reveal when I show it to you. I don't know how. I keep putting it off because I have to make a few tweaks and adjustments to it to get it working. I had been doing it last summer. I started it last summer, and I didn't get it done I wanted to launch it during the summer, but I didn't get it done in time, and then things changed and I had to refocus and had to shelve the project, and I admitted defeat on it for then, and I said I'd in January I would start working on it again to get it ready for this season coming, like from, I'm going to say like the 1st of May maybe, or when is daylight savings time? 1st of April, is it? Daylight savings time changes on the 29th of March. So get it ready for the 1st of April when there's a bit of a stretch in the evenings, as they say, because it's an outdoor activity that the software manages. All will be revealed. I keep dangling this carrot and teasing you. I hope it's going to be well received anyway, but I think it's going to be a fantastic idea. It has so much potential, but it remains to be seen. When I show you, I'm going to talk about it then at that point. Right, so that's it. I'm not going to record myself eating the rest of this porridge, but yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Right. Going with a pretty mad looking angle here today, just so you can see what's going on here. I think I have this thing figured out, but not entirely sure. But let's see how it goes. Right. Get power to the grinder. Right. I'm gonna get the beans and the scooper thingy-jig. Lob them in there, and I'm gonna have a couple more. Not a full scoop. Right? Now, let's grind that. Let's have a look. There's the consistency. Still a few coarser lumps in it, so let's just give it another pulse. I mean, I think we're good to go with that. Right. I don't know what the best way to do this is. How do you extract the stuff from that to here? I'm gonna assume this is the way to do it. You know, you're not gonna be able to see what I'm doing here, and I don't want to change hands. I want to be able to see what I'm doing, so sorry. There has to be a better way of doing that than getting it all over the place. You know, I don't know. I'm doing this right now. I mean, that looks like a professional job now, to be honest. But it remains to be seen whether it is or not. Right, so that's locked and loaded. Let's put the lid back on here. Clean as you go. Clean as you go. Oh my God. What's next? The cup. That cup isn't going to fit there. I guess we'll have to go with one of these low profile ones. Still haven't figured out the sweetener situation though. My wife isn't here. She usually kept around here somewhere, but I'm not seeing it. Hang on. I found it. It was in with the old coffee pod machine in there. So yeah, let's put that in there. And now let's 2 cups, please. 2 I don't know, whatever that's called. Seems to be giving a bit more today. Seems to be a lot more steam coming off. It seems to be warmer. Okay, that's looking good, like a decent amount. Right, next thing I believe is I need to purge the steam from this, purge the water from it. Purge the water until you get the steam coming out, I believe. It's still going. I don't know if that's what I was supposed to do there, but let's see. Get rid of that. Let's put it on the steamer mode. I think I was supposed to do this. I press that first and then. So wait for that to go solid. Right, and then do it. Yeah, that's it. So get rid of that bit of water. Then we get back to the having more low-fat super milk. When I have filled a jug, like so, and then we get to steaming. And believe you hold the jug, and then when it gets warm, you know when it's done. Sorry, why did it stop? It's gone off the steam again. Okay. Right, let's try it again. I mean, that looks... You saw me putting half a cup of milk in it, and you know, here we go now. It is warm. Let's get the old latte art going here. Pour the... I don't know how to do it, but to do something like... I don't know how to do. To do something like that, I don't know. There we go, there's my latte art. Oh, hang on. I told you I had a chocolate sprinkler. Probably a bit much, but anyway. Here we go. That's the cappuccino. Hopefully I'm in frame still here now, but let's see. Let's bring that back a bit. Hopefully I should be in frame there, but let's give it a taste now. See, it's looking good. Oh yes. Fucking got it perfect. Oh, it's lovely and hot. Oh yeah, have it down to a T now. I understand how it works. Watching those YouTube videos paid off. Oh, I can see there's a glass in the press behind me and I can see the reflection of the screen, so I am kind of in frame. Probably cappuccino froth all over. Yeah, okay, that's the cappuccino, so time to get to work now, and I'll talk to you in the next segment. All the best. Bye-bye. Alright, so I ran out of time here. I hadn't got time to make my lunch today, so my wife made it for me. Same wrap, but with chicken goujons here instead of the chicken fillet that I usually have. So here it is. I have to run to an appointment, not run, but I have to drive to a hospital appointment now, so I'm kind of a bit late. I had to fix something in work, so I have to continue. She makes a better wrap than me. So I have a can of Pepsi to wash it down. Alright, I'm not going to record myself eating the whole thing. I just wanted to vlog everything that I'm eating so you can see. Alright, talk to you later. Alright guys, I'm down here in the cardiac section in Wexford General Hospital with the cardiac, I'm forgetting the title already. Physiologist. Getting an echo scan done.
Couple of stickers, alright?
Thank you.
And then it's just cold gel. It doesn't take too long. We'll have you in here in no time.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, we often get people saying, can I take a picture with that? Can I take a picture of this picture? No, unfortunately no.
It's very strange. I mean, I see like people recording in public myself sometimes, and I'm like, oh, Jesus, weirdos. Alright guys, so I'm outside now in the car about to head home. Yeah, doesn't get any results there. They just, you know, send the results on to the cardiologist or whatever, and then they determine the path from here. So yeah, that's it. Just going to head home now, and I'll talk to you in the next segment. All the best. Bye-bye. Alright, so dinner time now, and my wife has lovingly prepared. I presume it was lovingly prepared or just prepared, was it? No comment? No. We have some sirloin steak, corn on the cob. What are they? I'm under brain fart. What's them chips called?
Sweet potato fries.
Oh, sweet potato fries, yeah, of course. I couldn't remember. Onions and mushrooms. A bit of garlic butter on the steak. So, yeah, looking forward to this. Very nice. Let's have a bit of steak. Pure perfection. Loving it. So it's just about 6 p.m. here now at the moment, so this will be my food now until, well, I'll have a snack later on, maybe an apple or something like that, but this will be my food then until like 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. So that's like, that sounds like a long time, doesn't it? 10 14 hours? That doesn't make sense, does it? 16 hours. What am I thinking? 6 o'clock. 6 a.m. tomorrow, you know, 4 hours. I'm having a brain fart here already. 16 hours until I eat again properly, like porridge. That couldn't be right. And yeah, we'll grin and bear it, as they say. Well, yeah, I'm not going to show you myself eating all of this. I didn't have a chance to show you the side project again. Just today has been a bit of a hectic day in terms of the hospital appointment. Obviously, took a big chunk of my day, so I have to make up for that in work, etc. So, yeah, I'll probably get around to showing you that tomorrow maybe. So, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.